I don't think this light is doing any justice for me. So I better get it out the way. Anyway, thank you and to Casada Kitchen, the brand. Thank you also subscribe to my channel and you'll be subscribing. Thank you. For those who hit on the notification button, thank you. And for those who might hit the notification button, thank you as well. Today, I want to talk about threats that's made on Chernor. We all know that when this government came into, it preaches about transparency. Transparency and accountability was the theme. I don't want this glittering of this blue to. Let me see if I get this way. Okay, I think this better. Transparency and accountability was what they preached on. The theme of their campaign: accountability and transparency. And every peace-loving Sierra Leoneans, do want accountability and transparency. Especially for those of us who have traveled in the diaspora. Do not get to have corruption in the diaspora as well. But masses, the poor masses, are able to get the basic in life. And for those of us who've traveled out, we know our country is rich. Our country is rich. Our country is able to take care of its people. But with poor management and the same corruption that the government preached against, and the rate in which these governments corrupt, it gives us a reason why this government that claimed they to talk about transparency and should be trained a citizen who is vocal, because if my memories can serve me right, when this president came into power, he asked the people that the people should help him fight against corruption. There were certain measures that he took, like for one, like the single bank system, or the how we call it, single bank, where every money goes into one account, a consolidated fund, the consolidated fund system. For some of us with consolidated fund system, we'll be able to manage the money, the financial structure of the country, because it was reported everybody had their private budgets, so there was no control. But initially, when the came out with this his consolidated funds, every one of us, because first of all, fail not to realize that he preached and accountability. So we all got that at the mind that we're going to see changes, and as you all knew, slogan was new direction. We all, like, I am one of those vocal ones who sees the when I saw they were not following protocol. Let me tell you, everywhere has a protocol. You could not just come because you think and change protocol. That was where these governments taking big mistakes. Everything government, it is committees. It is not a one man's decision. That is why they have committees, even in parliament. Commit everything. Fast forward. No sooner this president came, his wife claimed that she's the most trustworthy person. She thought this was a social club. It's a social club where social things. You are not accountable to nobody. That is what the wife thought. Some of us vocal people who were saying, no, that is not the way things are supposed to be. We were being pounced, we were being intimidated, we were being molested. Oh my God, we were being. Now they are saying that what we were saying is exactly what in the country today. So they claim to be the most trustworthy person in Sierra Leone. She alone can do an inauguration. It is up to 4 years, 4 good years. It is my money, it is your money, but we've never had one report how this first lady spent that money. Good. It came to when we all heard our first lady, Fatima Bio, on national air, telling us that he is not being paid. She is even using her own money to support that. Even Donald Trump, who was a billionaire before he became a president, was never using his own money paid. He was asking for donation. But in our case, our go to the international world and tell the world that she got own money to campaign for Sierra Leone, not even for her husband, for Sierra Leone. That was the first in our world history. After that terrible disaster, we saw our first lady came again after they have gone the whole world lying, because that was a pure that there was no money in the presidential coffer. There was no money, but we saw, according to Chernor, that the was having money from the consolidated fund paid directly to her own accounts. Something that has never happened before in the history. But yet still, our president came and preached transparency and accountability. Remember, you see, sometimes some of us sit on the social media. Some of you just come out to throw stones at us. Some of you think, I'm not saying for every other blogger. I am not talking about every other. I am talking about Kasala Kitchen. Every other person are talking about me. Sometimes we come here with tell things because it is not what suits you. You throw insult at us. Yes, that's what you do. Like about 2 months and 3 months ago. No, sorry, about 4-5 months ago, I came on the social media and I told you, I said, no, sorry, it's not 4-5 months ago. It's about, we are 5 months now. That is December. In about 6-7 months ago, 6-7 months ago, if for those of you who've been following me for too long, 6-7 months ago, I said something on my social media. I do not know if it was this Daphne Prime or my Kasana Kitchen page. I told you 7 months ago that the first Fatima Bio went to Europe and signed a contract with the European government to deport Sierra Leoneans who do not have their documents. I reported to you people that document has been already by Fatima Bio, and Fatima Bio was given a hefty sum of money for that document to be signed. Yes. Claim me, Daphne, Maximilian, Christina Pratt say so. Fatima Bio was given hefty money, document to be signed. I came here, I told you about it. You guys saw how hard by your fought in Holland. He fought a hard fight. He made the plight Sierra Leonean to be known around the world. Well, I have a bad news for some of you who are insulting me. Very news. First of all, during that time, that that deal had already been signed. I told you at that time that they will have to do case by case study, individual case study. I told some of you by that time that if you have an opportunity to leave Germany, place, that will be your best bite. I told some of you at that time, you should seek political asylum with the killing that was going on in Sierra Leone. Some people listened. Some people did not listen. Well, the sad news is those people I was telling you about, they've started deporting them back to Sierra Leone. The second batch reached Sierra Leone just yesterday. This reached Sierra Leone just yesterday. That is just the beginning. According to my information, for those that are in Britain who do not have their documents, the British government is already working the government of Tanzania or Uganda or Tanzania, I think. Uganda, Tanzania, I think Tanzania. Is already working with the government. They're not going to deport you back to Sudan. They're going to deport you to Tanzania. And when you get to Tanzania, they will take care of you in Tanzania. Your paperwork is sorted out before to Britain. So it depends on how long your paperwork will be sorted out before you can go. Now, it does not even end there. I want you guys to remember that had come on national air and said they've already made space for those people who will be deported. And I don't forget that one do. Say man, we don't go. If we don't talk and say they don't already make for them one day when they go deport. And I don't forget say the government we don't send people they go now then different country they day. They don't give Fatima boku money for them one day when they deport so. Yes. And I don't forget say Fatima only lobbyist in the country. Now the only point to before you talk to the president. For 3 years, don't say in a Siam, inside salon, in a Siam convention. Uda Fatima no one for talk to Madabio, in order talk to. In a see how Fatima treat Fatima as a one. So in a know how we but passing that one, Uda one be big fool. But I want telling her say Fatima na the only lobbies. In one grain, they be they talk to. For make a sign all the year with mother. Like where I've been telling her, where in a not believe me. Like where are they telling her right now? Mambo Falls. Why they telling her say Fatima don't sell that place a long time. In a like why be they telling her back say in a wait no more 2-3 months fish no go the tongue. In a not believe me. But there if you there share and invite and please just say hi la no Uda there. Just say hi la feel. Say hi to me, please. Because no, it's very, very bad. Because this president will become on transparency. This president will become accountability. Now the issue threat against somebody when they because it won't for come out and find out outside the loophole day. So the loophole if for there for them, but with the young one for so far. This the bad precedents. We all know say this government they plan this election. We all know see. So we all get for come out and register. We don't begin see say reason why make Madam Bio they pay them 14 soldiers million 4.8 billion per month 14 8.54 billion day that 8 point that 4.5 billion day where 114 people them where they pay 14 people right ki able for pay one whole battalion it paid them 14 people a day. No wonder Logan Islam be use that term say the military can presidential guard can take down the military. In another observe something. In another watch. In another watch. When Fatima they talk in another two, in another pay attention. So what then they way if we can talk now after some time, now some man can that's all this can analyze some things them. Some of it like say can say that kitchen. How you know this? And they had the intention for salon is not good. All them projects where then they pull so now fake. They don't eat all that money. They don't. Hey, not telling them the people them. Salon day. The local context country inside salon na Lebanese get am. The outside country na Gambians and Nigerians they get am. Na Gambians and Nigerians they get am. Not telling that today. If I not observe that Potuloko, go where Fatima go na Potuloko. If I not observe that be Nigerian that be bodyguard. If I not pay attention there. That's them. Wait for they outside. Now Nigerians and they do am. In not full in herself. We don't get nothing for gain. Now that they bring APP, that APP, that Nigerian company, they do petroleum for kill Sierra Leone company. Me people there, I want make in a pay attention. Them people they are country. They not good. For say they build bakery 30 day. East Africa, when are they then get pad, the first lady they do recyclable pad. Why make it they do recyclable pad? Because what you do, it want a group of people. But in our country, we first lady say if you not put it on our ass, you are not a true Sierra Leonean. And at that one day we the see. For 3 years. For 3 good years. Yari Keke Toma they talk. Keke Toma we call SLPP's public relation officer. First of all, the whole country is being run by Fatima. If Fatima not talking about it, everything is about because they don't say election they come and now they want to full we. But we get for the I see one video yesterday. For those of you that were not watching that video, I think to say that LJ Rahimba, I think it's Rahimba, but it did not LJ page. When I sit down, watch that video day yesterday, I was very much impressed. And it looked like the vision when missing. What did I mean by that? For in I when I watch the video yet, I think that Eleje in Boda may get a town hall meeting, something like that. Na park. Yes, na park. And waiting Mr. Bartok, I don't remember my name, Ralish or whatever bar. So much sense. So much sense. We end up with a criminal like a mother bill, a thief like Fatima, a divider like a murderer like Lawrence Liman, the corruption director like Francis Chief Minister Francis, whatever I call himself, an unfit IG like Solova. Why make we end up with that kind of people then they? Now because Sierra Leoneans we fail for ask question. I am guilty of that. We fail for ask question. We fail for ask question, even though some of us. But again, we be the feel to say. But again, we be the feel to say people can change. I prefer being here, my brother. Like when you don't see here, they don't monetize me. You know? So it better let me be here where you go donate and you go share on your page for bring. I mean, I have been on Facebook for and I only have 2,000 followers. Come on now. Build up my audience. And like I said, I've been monetized. Like I mean, they donate to Kura. Now so enough for they donate to me now. It don't reach a point where me self will enjoy the benefit of social media. So I not say I not go on Facebook, but again, fans they know say I didn't yeah, let build up my YouTube page, you know. And if Uda me now I know Uda them really I know Uda them they really watch over me, you know, because I hear you for camp there go know you want support me. But I get only 2,000 fans. Whereas them be me, then they boast of 20,000, 30,000. Me can only get 2,000. So I prefer for the here small and build up me platform here more. I mean, even though Facebook page I already got, you know, but I just want to bring and come here and build them up a little bit more, you know, the more area. Now, that make I thank you very much for asking, and I will appreciate if you can share, hit the notification button. So now I only have 2,000 people subscribing. Come on now. So I need some people to subscribe for build. I mean, 2,000. Come on, there for too long for like I only get 2,000, bro. So I mean, not Air Force, you know. At the Air Force, but I really want to build up me YouTube, this me YouTube channel, and you know, and monetized here. Here you can donate to me. It goes to my yeah. So you can come donate to my account here. You can. I mean, I can even invite you here as well. So I mean, it doesn't matter to me. You know, you can call in here as well. So like I say, for right now, I prefer being here and just build up a little bit of the platform. Like at least, I mean, I get like 10, you know. I only got 2,000. Bro, come on now. Where you gonna be TikTok? Only TikTok they come. 100,000, 20,000, and I don't get 2,000. Say, fuck up. I build up my station. Anyway, like what they say, we talk about the government. Thank you for I'm here, but in about a week's time, I will go back for come back here. I just took a whole month. I want to see how many people they love me for follow me here, and I don't see say they love nobody. You know, they only want to see me on Facebook. Then so I go inbox me, but they will never subscribe. Yeah, they will never invite their friends. Nothing. No, they don't. But they were hearing from the Casada kitchen. Anyway, I'm still there. They look for the real lovers, you know. Let them come to my YouTube. Just the same way they're gonna Kura in YouTube, they're gonna Kura in TikTok, they're gonna see you. So let them come here too. Are there? All right, so right. So I'm now Chernor, we all hear I'm the first lady. When Chernor, well, it was not with the finding, with his investigative findings that the first lady has been stealing money from the people of Sierra Leone. He exposed that that thievery with evidence. Not only exposing it, he exposed it. And now this is where the thing becomes technical. Obviously, we all heard our first lady said she is not being paid. She does not even have a union money. It's not even on her. Sierra money till Chernor broke that wonderful news that she was lying. And that is when we saw our first lady came out again and said that, yes, she was using those money. Where do we, the people of Sierra Leone, expect her to get money from, to do what she was supposed to do? Something that we, the people, of to do. She took upon herself to invite people to come and showcase what she wants to do. She should have encouraged Sierra Leoneans to do what she wants to do. Again, as we have all seen, this government, the people, this is the only government that is against. Two, this is the only government that I have seen that is against its own people. The people who voted for them, the people who supported them, the people who are there for them, they are the only part and government that is against the people. I'm going to tell you why. Since the inception of this government, it is virtually doing nothing to make the lives of Sierra Leoneans better. Nothing. We had the president said he was flying all over the world to go and good impression of he and his wife, not on behalf of people. The only achievement is the desire of the wife of the president to travel around the world and live the first-class life that she had always dreamed of. Other than that, there is nothing that this government has achieved. It's what Fatima wanted, to fly a private jet, live the air life, meet with all the important people in the world. And that was the only achievement that this government brought to us. And like I was saying, I saw this clip, this video of this guy in sorry for this. I've just felt to be in a long time. I've left Sierra Leone, you know. So some of these names to really think back. And by the way, I'm 54. I'm with here. So tell I don't remember. Eh? Yeah, it's tell on me what they do because I young so that people say I know they forgot it. Okay. So this is I saw this clip of this Mr. Bar. Bar was saying is very, very right. And I think I said something like that yesterday or day before yesterday on my video here too. I start encouraging, engaging the young people in our community. Right now, the stage, the world is different. Everything has changed. I am in the United States. I am in Greensboro. It is 8:48. I can show you my old house. I can tell you, you know where I slept last night. So everything has changed. And we have come to realize that power, knowledge is powerful more than the guns. Because when you know, you will not sit and allow anybody to trample under your right. And like I said, that is one of the reasons why I got off this tribalistic, and I want to come here and start educating our people. That you people, the future of our country depend on you. In the next 15, 20 years, I'll be dead and gone. I'll be history. If you're the young people, do not tighten up your belt, pull up your boots. You will become a lost nation. And what will happen? All these criminals who have stolen from you, who have left you desolate, their children, who have done anything, who are living lives as vagabonds, will come back and up. I am not saying, but like I said, the other day, I saw another video of a guy, I don't know his name, I think Tazi or whatever, he's in McKinney right now. The guy who they said insulted the vice president and they locked him up. I was watching one of his videos in which he was talking. He has only 18 minutes. I wish I could get that video for you guys to listen to what he was saying. Well, according to him, his father was an APC man. According to him, his father sent him to Europe. He has 2 masters. And now he's back in Sierra Leone. And what happened to him? He's lost. He is lost. What do I mean by that? Because when he was young, his father had the connection, right? His father said Europe, right? Now that he's back, he thinks he's entitled. Now that is not my part of it. If the father, when he had the opportunity, had got him game of contributing to his society, when he decided to go back to Sierra Leone, easy for him to incorporate into society. Father had all the money. He had all the connection. He sent him to Europe to go and study. Gave him all the money. Doesn't have that connection. Now himself is tired of Europe. With his degree, he could not do any better job. First of all, let me tell you one thing. Let me this little piece of advice. For those of you who are Europe, America, London, Germany, France, anywhere in Europe, there are certain things that happen here that sometimes, and me, take it for granted. But I can assure you, those that me and you do take for granted do affect our stay in this United States. It's going to be something that you will not think about. It is your driving records. You might not take that to be anything. To say, oh, they don't give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets. You have paid for the fines of those tickets. Yes. But your driving records, your driving record can land you into deportation. It is as simple as that. It is something that people will not tell you. Driver's license carries more weight than your passports. Your driver's license, it carries more weight than your passports. And for those who have children who have just started learning how to drive, this is something you should plant in their ears. When you do a ticket, police start giving you ticket, they start recording you. No sooner you have a ticket, You are all in the system. Good morning, sweetie. No sooner you have a ticket, you are already in the system. I want you to know your driving license is far more important than your passport. Use your driving license to go to the bank. You can use driving license to go anywhere, to take any loan. Use your passport to go to the bank. You could not use your to do so many things. So your driving records, those of you who just come into America, London, anywhere in diaspora, be careful of your driving records. The records can get you deported. Your driving records. But these are things that people do not tell you. Let me tell you, no sooner you start in contract with the police with a simple ticket. For every ticket that you get, your address, your social security is for you. It starts telling the type of person you are. And when these things system, you can hear, they can tell you, 20 years ago, you were driving up and down road. Where do you think they got it from? In the system. To tell you the truth, it is now that technology, yes, this blue app has made some people to become millionaires overnight. But in those days, when you have to, even up to today, there are some jobs that if you've had more than 4 tickets, they will not hire you. Yes, they will not hire you. So you got to be very careful of your driving when you come out in this diaspora. It might look funny. It might be, oh, and they gave me a ticket, I paid for it. But let me tell you, your information is in the system. It is a system. I'm off topic a little bit because I'm talking about Chernor, but something just clicked up to me, so I got to talk about this situation of people carelessly, and the situation of people are being deported now that I'm speaking. The first batch that Fatima Bio signed, yes, Fatima Bio, who is the only lobbyist. The first batch of people are being deported now. They're being deported. Yesterday, the second batch, and now Britain is going to start deporting theirs. Britain is going to start deporting theirs. But, oh yes, ma'am, that's what I'm telling them. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling people they don't understand, especially coming to the United States. Those who are just coming to the United States, those who've been some of these funny things, they don't know why people can be deported. And like what brought up that topic, I was talking about who've been following me for too long. You remember that I told you guys that Fatima Bio, the first lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, had gone to Europe and signed the memorandum for Sierra Leoneans to be deported who do not have their documents. And you all remember the Lawrence Liman had come on national air, the people that they are ready to receive those who were deported. Well, fortunately, the deportation has started. And I mean, you all remember 7 months ago, before Christmas, when Adebayo was in Germany pleading with the people, and then they had come out with, they wanted the list of people, or they were going to do case by case, they were going case by case study on the applicants. Well, the breaking news is these people are being deported. And it's not only going, like I told you guys, Fatima Bio signed that memorandum for the entire Europe. Maybe next week it will start with, and the British will not be coming to Sierra Leone. The British will be going to Tanzania. because the British government has already sent money to Tanzania that their deportees and their asylum seekers will be processed in here. So we have a very brilliant first lady who is doing all she can to bring back to hardship, whilst her son is here parabulating with billions, whilst Fatima Bio herself is teasing us Sierra Leone. Because I saw this woman who went to this I think like a carnival or bonanza in Sierra Leone, never won anything local, telling you and me get her clothes from Abacha Street. Okay. It comes to another point. I can remember there were certain things I was telling people. I said one of the reasons I used to love Fatima Bio, one of the reasons why I support her so greatly. If my memory is right, when Fatima Bio became the first lady, the first people who went to visit her at State House were the marketeers. If my memories can serve me right, they were the marketeers. And when the marketeers went to visit her, I can vividly remember Fatima Bio saying this. She said, "Oh, I am so happy you guys have come." Now, I can vividly remember. She said, "I make sure that the importers will not be the retailers." He said, "I will make sure that and I can categorically remember, she said, when the importers bring in their container of sugar, we will make sure that it gets to you, the marketeers. So you, the market, be able to sell that sugar on retail for you to support your family." But is that what we are seeing? For 3-4 years, we have been pampered lies from this government. Every single thing the government's mouth is lies. I can remember Bio sitting in her office and educated fools. But when it was about to prove herself, she had to say, "Oh, go and check under my husband's office." How long will Sierra Leonean be fooled? How long are we going to be held ourselves under this kind of a bondage when we know that they have planned to bring destruction to our country? This message is for the young people. I mean, I am very, very happy with that movement. That I don't know, it's young people's movement, YMP or whatever. Yes, I am very, very happy with a movement of that sort. Where young people, where we will have a Martin Luther King, have a Nelson Mandela, who will be Bobby Wine, who will say no to dictatorship, who will not be afraid, like Kamaremba, suffer for the freedom of his people. I think another Mandela in the name of Kamaremba. Now we all know Kamaremba is indeed the Mandela. I'm seeing somebody parking in front of my house. I want to know who that is. Okay. Let me see who's coming down. Okay. Busy. Say, all that busybody, Okay. So, like I was saying, so we're looking, we need people to get up from their sofas. We need our youths to rise up. I'm looking at that guy, Camara, from that's a young guy who activist. We need those sort of people in Sierra Leone who will say, "Madam, you kill me." But what is going to build a house in Guma Valley land? We need youths who will circle Guma Valley and break every house that does not belong there. We need youths who will stand up to them. What have you done for us? What have you done that today you want to come and talk to us? We need youths who, when they come, they tell you, I'll put a school here. How will you put a school here? Who is going to pay for it? How are we going to benefit? We need youths who they tell us a company to come and operate in our area. They should ask them how many of our people will be invited, will be hired. We need youths who are vibrant. And knowledge is power. Knowledge is. We have to find a way to direct the message to our youths that they have no two Sierra Leone. That Singapore was poorer than Sierra Leone, but because of the mindset of it, Singapore is better off than Sierra Leone. We should tell our children that 30 years ago, Ghana used to come to Sierra Leone for toothpaste and soap, but we are going to Ghana for Panadol and paracetamol. It is because the mindset of our youths have been pushed to clap and sing for anybody who comes and give them food on their table. This is why this particular government does not have interest in the youth. It does not have interest in the youth. That is why it failed to empower the youth, but allow them to be vagabonds in car wash, where they can be supplied with drugs, become worthless citizens. Whereas Fatima Bio's son is in a yacht, spreading pills. Whereas you who are in car wash, your mothers, your sisters, your girlfriends, they are losing their lives every day at Cottage Hospital. No light. Whereas our government that to take care of us is going out there, dish millions, all for them to look good, whereas we are suffering. It is about time Sierra Leoneans rise up and no, we are too rich to be this poor. It is about time Sierra Leoneans start asking Babadi, where have you taken all our logs to? When our roofs are being flown by any sort of wind. It is about time Sierra Leoneans demand our rights. I remembered when Donald said Africans are shittled. Some of you, we are mad. Are you mad now? How evil can somebody be? After you've not worked for 25 years, you have only come to the country by cutting all the logs. The amount of flood and disaster that the country has seen, it has never seen it since it came. Kabbalah is flooded. Bo is flooding. Freetown is flooding. No structure. All is rubbish. When nasty, people were mad. Is he wrong? It is such a shame that they are treason for Chernor, but Eleje, see, who is a murderer, was granted clemency by the president we voted for, and this to tell you how he's not wanting to be a president. The same president who is minister can come out and claim to have bribed $98,000 to who we do not know. The same president who the minister, the anti-corruption boss, the food that was given for the people of Sierra Leone is being used by Fatima to do her police. And then we're talking about we the people, we have to wake up. We have to wake up. Then they take we fat fry we. 3 weeks to election. 2-3 weeks to election. See them begin them picking them and ball run at school. Put a picture. School feeding program. For 3 years you don't feed the picking them. But now Fatima they go around with one rest. Who say Fatima get fam? 4 years. Now they can be tomabong rest. Now when they can begin the rest. For 4 years, we don't plant tomabong. When president, they another idiots that we get for go on that around. Now the guys say they're hungry, and they're hungry, and I want chop. In a big food master picking them. We get for begin on that around. But I just feel, and I want chop. Yeah, and I'm hungry. In picking the play with dollar, but in a hungry, and I want chop. We they wait now, they wait for sin. And I make Fatima be don't tell you now. Say another idiot's name. He go deal with it now. When he don't deal with it at all, he that green in a way in a blue. And I see don't begin deal with. I you see don't begin deal with Fatma Sawane. When a guy don't tell you now. He said after 2023, of it I would skin. He not call me Daphne. Yeah. Let God not make forget Satan the year 2023. Let God not get them one day, 2023. Then one day they're not good for dog eye. Then one day, And let I tell you that be very, very careful. Then one day in our mother be where green inside green. He ready back for where green for kill. And that time if either way be member, I be member Victoria's Secret to lost over 4 young boys steady and young girls. If he wear the military uniform, if they supply a rebel, that you talk about. Why you think to say Lawrence Liman say the president guard can take over, can bring down the military 14. Only 14 personnel now the military 4.8 million per month. When that 4.8 million can take care of one whole battalion. One great person, he only live, can take care of 102. So the president know what they talk. When 30 days they suppress Captain Strasser. 30 days they suppress. That make you know allow Captain Strasser for go out, for go get treatment. Because he know, say if Captain Strasser go treatment, people they go know the true story what happen. And he don't forget to say that his sister na in the ambassador na Ghana. And like why they talk to that to write up. Captain Strasser de Ghana. The food appetite is infected. It they in pain. So waiting in the Ghana so warm. Yes, I make them they allow people they for see them. Pojari. Now the word that. Many people them with la end up with Chernor. So after the first lady don't come now. Call me a first lady, we can't call we educated fools. But that boss in our sweet, you know. Decent chalkboards, that embassy, the Salon embassy na America, yeah. Right? Now the same Chernor, that lick that case me. But when he is the opposition, Samura Benkelfala take up. Or in another pay attention to the game, but again, we boku pass me. And at 2023, hey, let we brace up because that one in a full ground. Because let that be full of madam be okay plan. You see me where green inside green. Now where green inside green. But to God, 2023, hey, that green day. You get for Tom Brown red. Because the junior officer, they get for no say that use them. When Betoba, he allowance alone at $8,000, leave allowance. $8. Some people then when not then they get double pay. And all in dollars. Where the young boys say then they get nothing. You know, see say that 1 gram and they kill her. Whereas the 14 they get 4.8 billion. But anyway, I go give it to people a day, message them this there. Because it look like for say they have not stupid, they don't fool. So I go get for gonna WhatsApp. Let them realize say Madam Yobi when greedy side greedy last and I saw it ready back for them. I know how many young people during the rebel war. So let the young one they not sit down. They allow guy man for use them again. For waiting it will be a disaster. For those of you that will not buy me, order me pepper sauce yet, please. Do so. These are the best pepper sauce you get. And like what I tell you, I don't begin to have a natai. Well, like I go show you. Yes, sorry. You know, I got for showing my business, you know. So, okay. So, this not the Thai, as you can see me label. Casada Kitchen chili sauce. This not what they make of Natai. And obviously, this na me fish seasoning. As you can see, Casada Kitchen fish seasoning. Then obviously I get some ogiri here, where I they put on 2 pounds in the bag in a bowl, so it's easy for you. It's already been grounded. All you did, if you look at now, you see I'm inside here. You go see say you go observe it. They pull oil already, which is good for you at the same time. And which one I get here again? Chili sauce, okay. Chili sauce. Which one is nice? I got another one here, I believe. Yeah. Okay, got it. So, like what I said, I have different seasonings here. You see, this is my meat seasoning. I got different types. This is the fish, lemon pepper. You can use a meat or fish, but more I prefer meat. This one on fish more, and this on meat and chicken, and this and chili sauce. Obviously, me ugiri and me different types of oil, and at the same time, I do have kinder. I get kinder. I have coconut oil and I have honey, but I don't even have much of that honey, so I know what taste I get honey. But I mean that's the real African honey. So I want to thank you all for subscribing, and I want to thank you all for being here. For those of you who have subscribed, I want to thank you. For those of you who have not subscribed yet, I want to thank you as well, and I ask you that you do subscribe. And to tell you the truth, like I've been saying, I've been here for too long, and I only get 2,000 followers. You know, it's about time I grow up my followers. So I'm asking you that you can please share, invite your friends, hit on the notification button, say hi, just do something that I could not say you care about me. So for now, I have to go, and I love you all so much, and I'm out.